everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! Good morning. You guys all look great this morning. All right, we're going to do another one here because I know you guys like to disco it out with us. Take it away, Jeff. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. Let's dance it out, you guys. I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy into the world. I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy into the world. I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy into the world. I dance my joy, I dance my joy, I dance my joy into the world. I live my peace, I live my peace, I live my peace, I live my peace into the world. I live my peace, I live my peace, I live my peace into the world. I live my peace, I live my peace, I live my peace into the world. I live my peace, I live my peace, I live my peace into the world. Everybody say it. Yes, that's the way, we like it, that's the way we like it this morning. That's the way, we like it on Sunday. That's the way, we like it. Here we go. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. I sing my love, I sing my love, I sing my love into the world. Yes, good morning.
Good morning. We at the Riverside Center for Spiritual Living acknowledge that we are gathered on the ancestral land of the Kauai, the Gabrielina Tomva, the Cheat, and the Lucino people. We commit to live in right relationship, to love our neighbors, to seek justice and loving kindness, and to walk humbly on this land. We recognize our oneness so that we may decolonize our minds and set each other free from the pain of racism and violence, to live better as Great Spirit intended, in harmony with nature and with one another. Again, good morning and welcome. I love this. My name is Earl Bogan, and I am on the Core Council, your past treasurer, and I have the pleasure of being your host today. So welcome where
Love lives here.
I like that, but I think we can do it one more time with a little bit more enthusiasm and gusto. So here we go.
Love lives here.
Yes, yes it does. Yes it does. I am honored and excited to be your host today. As you know, Reverend Jeff is on sabbatical, but we are in very good hands. This is a well-oiled machine, so we operate in total excellence and efficacy. I'd like to say hello to everyone joining us on live stream today. And I don't have access to those of you that are there, but I acknowledge you personally because I know you there. I feel that you're there, so welcome. I would like to remind everybody in the sanctuary to please put your phones on silence so that our time together is uninterrupted. So now, let's everybody get up and moving with some more music.
All right, let's get the spirit in this place. We have come together as family. We have come here as we are. Oh, we have come with arms wide open. We have gathered here in love. Yeah, Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit's in this place. We sing in celebration. Oh, we sing with words of prayer. Yeah, we affirm our life as sacred. We declare that peace is here. Oh, Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Raise a roof with shouts of praise. Spirit's in this place. Yeah. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. I feel it today. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this. Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit's in this place. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Allison Barry, one of the licensed spiritual practitioners here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. I will be available after service for a brief moment of prayer in the prayer room that's located in the lobby. So please don't leave here with anything on your heart, because I know absolutely that prayer works. Now please allow this music to take you into the silence, followed by this morning's invocation.
I am remembering who I am. I am remembering
So in this beautiful consciousness of remembering, we turn inward. And I invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable for you, as we tap into that indwelling place of perfect peace. And know absolutely the enduring truth of life, which is there is only Spirit, only God, only one presence, one power, one love intelligence that is the energy that flows in, through, and as every person, every place, and everything. It is absolute first cause and the very nature of unconditional love. It's that perfect peace that passes all understanding, and divine wisdom and guidance, opulent supply, limitless and boundless in its good. It is truth and joy, unspeakable joy, wholeness and harmony, the harmony of the spheres. And it is perfect divine order that orders absolutely everything. And because I do know there's only one, I know absolutely that I'm inseparably one with the one, a perfect and radiant expression of this Most High God. And that's the same truth that I know for and about each and every person within the sound of my voice. We are God expressing. We are one with the one. We are magnificently fashioned and formed of God stuff, limitless and boundless in pure potentiality, goodness, and grace. So as we come together this morning, we are keenly aware of our divine inheritance. We do remember who we truly are, expressions of pure spirit. And I know that everything that unfolds this morning is in perfect, right, and divine order. Everything flows with grace, with ease. I am blessing in particular our speaker, Reverend Veronica. I know she's grounded and anchored in truth, grounded and anchored in the awareness of who and what she is, an open and receptive vehicle through which Spirit expresses. And I know that each and every one of us, we too are just receptive to just a particular word, concept, even the atmosphere that's in this beautiful sanctuary that pours forth a blessing into our lives, countless blessings. And indeed, our lives are healed, transformed, just by our intention of being fully present. And we are joyously present, just tapping into that inner joy that is our innate nature. So I do know that all is in divine order and all is well, and I lovingly let it be so. Together we say, and so it is.
There's a lot of situations that try to test our patience. We don't have to let them mess up our day, 'cause they're just little speed bumps on the road of life, and nothing's gonna rain on our parade. And if you wanna know the secret for getting things done with minimum headache and maximum fun, some simple advice: you gotta treat people nice, and you'll always have a good outcome. Just supply a little positivity, positivity, that's all you really need. A shiny disposition keeps shining unconditionally. So you're driving on the freeway, there's not a lot of leeway on the side, up ahead or behind. Seems like everybody's late for something, racing, rushing, honking, bumping, still not making good time. So instead of giving someone a peace of mind, stop, let them in, and then flash the peace sign. Woo! And hold up 2 fingers instead of just one, and they'll do the same for you, son. Just supply a little Positivity, positivity, that's all you really need. A shiny disposition keeps shining unconditionally. And you'll find the potential for joy is exponential. Imagine what this world could be with just a little positivity, positivity, that's all we really need. Here's to all the people who soar like an eagle with just a smile and a good attitude, with their wings spread wide, raising everyone inside, lifting our collective mood. And it's amazing how one person can somehow seem to light up a room, or sing a happy song, or make a flower start to bloom, or reach out to somebody who are lost and all alone, say some words of comfort that makes them feel at home. All it takes is just some positivity, positivity, that's all you really need. Shiny disposition keeps shining unconditionally. Oh, and you'll find the potential for joy is exponential. Imagine what this world could be with just a little more positivity, positivity, that's all you really need. Just take some positivity, positivity, that's all you really need. Shiny disposition keeps shining unconditionally. Oh, and you'll find the potential for joy is exponential. Imagine what this world could be with just a little more positivity, positivity, that's all you really need, yeah. That's all we really need, yeah. That's all we really, oh, positivity, what we really need.
All right, positivity. Thank you, house band. Awesome as always. Let's come together in consciousness for a moment and say our focus statement together. And let's do this with enthusiasm, excitement, energy, conviction, and anything else I can't think of right now. All of those things. So let us say it together. You can see it here. Together, we embolden people to live their highest potential through the transformative power of love. Yes, 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 yes. And now, let me tell you a little bit about our guest speaker, Anne. Reverend Veronica Silva has been a Science of Mind practitioner since 2003 and became a licensed minister in October of 2020. She completed her master's degree in spiritual consciousness from the Holmes Institute of Conscious Studies in 2021. She is a staff minister at Namaste Center for Spiritual Living in Long Beach. Veronica is a strong believer in the power of prayer, and she loves praying with people and seeing the results that prayer manifests as life itself. Reverend Veronica has been sober for the last 26 years and take life on one day at a time. She's also very proud of becoming a registered nurse 14 years ago at the age of 44. She served as a charge nurse on the COVID unit in 2020 and 2021. It was the most challenging time that Reverend Veronica has faced on her Science of Mind journey. She could not have made it without her meditation practice and many spiritual tools she has picked up along the way. Her favorite things to do are prayer, meditation, snow skiing, and laughing with her friends and family. Reverend Veronica's motto is, when you can see God in everyone and everything, life becomes magical. So with that being said, everybody put your hands together for our guest speaker, Reverend Veronica Silva.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Good to see you all. You know, I was driving up here. I lived in the Inland Empire for about 20 years, and I got out of my car. I'm like, oh, I remember this heat. I remember the hot steering wheel. So I feel like I'm back home again, so it's really good to be here. My printer did not cooperate today, so I'm going to see what I can do with my phone and my notes. But we just know God's in charge anyways, right? So good to be here. You guys are here at the perfect time and the perfect date. You know why? Today we're talking about enlightenment. Ooh, you are right in the right place. If you're in technology and technology land watching online, you are here at the right place as well, because we are all going to lighten up. That's what we're doing. We're going to lighten up, because that's what really I feel enlightenment is teaching us, is to lighten up. Now, I want to begin first with saying I understand that there are challenges in life, and I'm not dismissing that whatsoever. I want to know that if there is anyone in here having challenges right now, that we honor you and we love you, and this is an invitation to bring joy into your heart, to help to crack open the struggles that you may be going through. And so that is the invitation for anyone having struggles right now. We honor you as well. And knowing that it is our inherent nature, that joy is our inherent nature, no matter what's going on, no matter the conditions of life, we know will always change. Isn't that the truth? Have you seen that experience? If we can't say anything, we know that the conditions of our life will always change. But the one thing that never changes is that God resides within us, and it is our inherent nature, that joy is our inherent nature. Even when we cannot feel it or see it, it is there. When we sit and be still and know, we can feel it, and we can absorb it and just know and recognize that truth about us. And that's the joy that I want to talk about here today. We can talk about play and joy and happiness that comes and goes with the conditions of our life, but I'm talking about the anchor of God within us, that it's always there present, and when we tune into it. That's what I want to talk about, no matter the conditions of our life. How does that sound? Does that sound good? Yes, amen to that, absolutely. So let's begin with our, by the way, we're on chapter 9 of our book of the 15 Commitments of Conscious Leadership. And this book, Reverend Jeff left with us as a guideline for us. And I love it, because this is a great book to take into life, where we are all leaders in our life. No matter where we're at, we are leading. If anything, we are leading our own life, right? Yes. And so the above the line for commitment 9 is living a life of play and rest. And the above the line commitment is, I'm committed to creating a life of play, improvisation, and laughter. I commit to seeing all of life unfold easily and effortlessly. I commit to maximizing my energy by honoring rest, renewal, and rhythm. Isn't that beautiful? I thought this was quite ironic for me, because I'm not really good at this. I struggle. I'm a doer, okay? I have a job, and I'm a minister. I have 2 jobs, really, family. So this was really, I'm like, Spirit, is this your sense of humor? You know, is this your joke to show me where I need to work a little bit? And because I read the below the line, you know, when we talk about the 15 commitments in consciousness leadership, there's above the line, which is the higher road to take, and that's not judgment, it's just a choice, higher road. And then the below the line for this commitment is that I'm committing to seeing my life as serious. It requires hard work, effort, and struggle. I see play and rest as distractions from effectiveness and efficiency. Anybody want to admit to having some of that in them, okay? Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We need to get things done. So how can we find the balance of getting things done and having fun at the same time? And that's what this commitment is talking about, like how to allow God and the creativity. I mean, God is creativity. To allow that to work through us so we don't have to work with such effort. When we're efforting, we are closed and constricted. But when we are open and allowing the creative energy of Spirit to work through us, wow, we are accessing the infinite possibilities of the universe. So which would we rather have access to? My limited, I got to get this done, I got to work harder, this is hard, and I only have so much vision, right? Because I'm efforting. Or opening, breathing joyfully, finding the joy in the work, and opening up to the infinite possibilities, where we can access the creative energies and access the unknown. Because in here, we're only working with what we know, and it's so limited, such limitations on what we know. And there's such great unknown that's just waiting to be birthed through us, yes? Yes. And it is through joy and laughter and fun that it's funny because God's found a way for us to chill out so I can use you as an instrument of my peace. So that I can use you for the instrument of my joy. I have to find a way to chill you out a little bit. Through joy, through laughter, through fun. I mean, our music here today, whew, did that just open you up? Yes, let's give some love to our musicians. Yes, it's just the movement and the dance and the rhythm, it's just whew, that's God in expression. God's moving us and moving our body. So let's talk. I found this quote is really great. I don't know who this person is, but I love their quote. Their name is Tukaram. Haven't had a chance to look them up, but it says, if God would stop telling jokes, I might act a little more serious. And doesn't it seem that way? Like life, we have our plans, right? We got this list of things to do, and then God says, ha, ha, ha. Let me tell you a little bit about what's going to happen today. Let's play with technology, and let's let my printer not work so I can't print my notes, and let me not access the internet on my iPad so I can't have my iPad up here, and you're going to use your phone today, Veronica. So just little things like that where I can choose to just roll with it. I'm like, okay. Or I can get really serious about it. I have to do this, and the presentation has to be perfect, and all of that stuff that I could choose to go to. And sometimes, the play, we get to evolve into the play, right? Because sometimes we get our innate nature sometimes is to want to control it, right? It's okay. You can admit it. I'm recovering controlaholic, okay? It's my name is Veronica, and I'm a controlaholic, and you say, hi, Veronica. It's okay. However, when we can acknowledge that first, and then find, sometimes we have to look for it, right? The fun, the play. We evolve into someone serious, into someone who's more playful. And we can still get what needs to get done through the play. Our first slide is Reverend Michael Beckwith. Some of you may be familiar with him. He's the spiritual director of Agape International Spiritual Center in Los Angeles. And he talks about play-volving. I love Reverend Michael. He always plays on words, okay? And he calls it play-volving. And he says, remember back before you were told, stop playing around and get serious. Before you bought into that nonsense, you had a highly charged sense of enthusiasm, joy, spontaneity, and lightheartedness. Even in the face of challenges you may currently have, your inexhaustible life force hasn't gone anywhere. I want to say that again. Your inexhaustible life force hasn't gone anywhere. Consider this your permission to stop being serious and resume play-volving, a high state of creativity, and celebrating on the great playground of life. I say yes to that. Absolutely, yes. Because that's what we're talking about, the high state of creativity. Where do you think inventions come from? Geniuses live and reside in the high state of creativity. Masterpieces are born in the high state of creativity, not from our effort, it's from our surrender. Yes. That could, I don't know about you, but that excites me. I'm like saying, yes, let's do it. Let's do it. So when there's something in front of you that's being asked of you to complete, I invite you to play-volve it, to play-volve in it, to access that high state of creativity. What is that for you? How do you access that state? Do you dance? Do you sing? Do you call one of your friends that makes you laugh? What do you do? Especially if you're an artist and maybe you get stuck. Maybe there's times you might get stuck. You know what I've done? I've added to I have that Siri FM or whatever the radio, where you have like 10,000 radio stations. I added the comedy station to my list. And I started listening to comedy to lighten me up. Especially if you're driving in traffic. Listening to comedy is a good thing. But what I found is there's studies that are done that if you just smile, you release serotonin in your blood. Serotonin is the happy hormone. Who does not want more happy hormones flooding your bloodstream, bringing our elevated state into that high state of creativity? So just by smiling, even if you're not happy, if you smile, it will make you happy. Isn't that interesting? So when you're not in a good place and you don't know what to do, just smile. And I'm going to invite you to test this. Take it for a test drive, okay? Just smile, and you will notice your mood will change. It's a beautiful thing. God's got us, it's got us. We just have to find the secrets, okay? And play it's self-motivating. It makes you want more. It makes you want to connect even more. It makes you want to do it over and over again because it's so fun. But you know who to call, right? When you're down, you know who's going to make you happy, who you can call that you'll joke around with and make you laugh. We know who those. Why do we know that? Because it's something we need. That joy, that release of the frustration. We need that inside of us. That's why we know who to call. You can always call on God too, right? God, make me laugh, please. I'm too serious right now. That's a dangerous question because God will make us laugh in ways we might not want. Oh, gosh. And conscious laughter, it invites others in. It doesn't exclude. Conscious laughter invites others in. It's contagious. It's contagious, is it not? If you find a group of people that are you can just see them laughing, and you can see God expressing in their face, is that not contagious? Yes, it is. I feel that's what our communities are. We just invite people in with our joy and our laughter and our connectivity. You know why? Because it's contagious. God, that light is contagious. We're drawn to it. Who does not want to have that contagious laughter? Who doesn't want to be a part of it? When life gets really hard, we go to the light. We go to the light. That fills us back up. And so what kind of playful person are you? There's so many different ways to play. Let's take a look at the next slide, and the book talks about this, the 8 dominant styles of play personalities. Maybe you're the joker, the silly one who's always cracking jokes, right, to break up the energy. I like this word, kinesthete. It's like an athlete. a dancer who uses their body to express, and that brings you joy. Maybe you're an explorer and you're an adventurer and you like to go out and explore new experiences. Or maybe competition brings you joy. If you're a competitive person and that competition brings you joy, yes. Or maybe you're a director, planning and executing scenes and events, and you like to create things through directing and see the final product of your work. That makes me happy. I like doing that. I like creating things and putting things in, and then, whoo, there's the manifestation. That makes you happy. Maybe you're a collector who likes to collect items, and you want to have the best collection, and that brings you joy. Yes. Maybe you're an artist or a creator, and you find joy from creating things from nothing, from a blank slate, and that excites you. Or maybe you're a storyteller, and the storyteller, you use your imagination, and some people tell stories through dance, and expressive dance, and they tell that story. Can anyone relate with any of these 8 up here? You're more than one, I'm sure, yes. Are there any that you can think of that aren't up here that maybe you utilize to bring you joy? Does anyone have any that they want to kind of shout out that they use, or do you think they're all covered? Because music, music makes you, as an expression, singing or dancing or creating? Singing? Singing, yes, singing, absolutely. Singing brings me joy too. I don't know if it brings joy to the people that hear me, but it brings joy to me. Yes, because why? Because it's an expression of ourselves, and it also clears out our throat chakra, which brings more freedom to us as well. Absolutely. Yes. And so if we move to the next slide, we talk about that managing our energy is more important than managing our time and our money. Why is that? Because it's all energy. It's all energy. Money is energy. Time is energy. So when we manage our own energy, that's how we become an attraction to that which we want. It's really hard to manifest what we want from a frumpy attitude. Do you not? What's a frumpy attitude going to bring you? Frump. More frump. And who knows what that's going to look like. So we are going to work on, it's like, are you familiar with I don't even know if they have them anymore on the playgrounds, and they spin and they spin and they spin. What do they call it? That's not even, merry-go-round, thank you. Merry, like Merry, happy, right? Merry, go round. Did anybody's siblings, like spin it so fast it like threw you off into the sand, like my brothers did that to me, right? But if you think about the merry-go-round as the law of the universe, the faster you turn that merry-go-round, the more momentum you build. And the more momentum you turn it, you're building momentum. It's coming back faster. And it's coming back faster. And that merry-go-round keeps moving. And who's creating the momentum? We are, by placing our attention on the merry. Yes? The merry goes round in our life. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, so our job is to push the merry-go-round and push it with joy and laughter and fun and creativity and watch it come back. And what does that do? It brings forth more joy and more laughter and more fun and more creativity. And who can say yes to that? Let me hear you right now. Yes, I say yes to that. Absolutely. Absolutely. So as we put our attention and put our energy into the merriness of life, it gives us the opportunity to bring forth more merriness. And what that does is that it also gives us opportunity to be that in the world for others, right? We want to be the change we want to see in this world. We want to be the joy that we want to see in this world. We want to be the laughter. This world needs a little more laughter, yes? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. How do we bring more laughter into this world? We be it. We cannot manifest a world of laughter and joy and peace from a place of frumpiness. Cannot. We manifest a world of love and peace and joy from being it. We are the pillars, the foundation from which it can be built. What is the saying to much have been given, much is asked? In consciousness. In consciousness. Yes. So that is our calling. That is why we are here. That's why we are here in these centers for spiritual living, because we said yes to that. We said yes to that. You said, oh, no, not me. I just wanted a new car. You know, back in the early days of when I was in Science of Mind, that's what it was about. You know, that's okay. We learn as we go, you know, about manifesting. And we get the car, and then we realize the car doesn't make us happy. Now I got to pay the insurance on the car, and, you know. And then we, you know, want the perfect relationship, and, you know, we keep wanting the conditions of life to change to make us happy. And then there comes a day in these teachings when we realize those are great. I enjoy those, the opulence of God as my life. I'm saying that louder. I enjoy the opulence of God. Let's all say that together. I enjoy the opulence of God as my life. Yes, I do. I absolutely do. And I know that that isn't what is going to make me happy. The joy that resides within me is when I tune into the joy of God, when I share the joy of God, when I share the love of God. I have found that that's what makes me ultimately, long-term, happy. When I come into a center and I share my love, everything else in my life, I can't even remember my problems, yes? Because we are in a safe space where we get to take care of each other. We're in a safe space where we get to remember who we are. Because we know the conditions, somehow they're going to resolve itself. How hard I think about them is not going to resolve them. If I smile, like releasing the serotonin in my body, and then next thing I know, I'm dancing, releasing more serotonin in my body. Next thing I know, I'm laughing. Those conditions, you know, they end up taking care of themselves, don't they? Have you ever been up against something like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this? Anyone, at least once in their lifetime? I don't know how this is going to happen. I am so afraid. Thinking about it did not change it. I usually dug myself into a deeper hole and felt worse. But when I would do my practices of trying to honor the conditions, okay, they're real. Whether that's something I got to pay, you know, whatever, they're real. I'm not denying that they're real. But there is a truth that overrides all conditions. And that's where I'm asking us to go. And one of the access paths to it is joy. One of the doorways is laughter. And so that's what I'm asking us to access with each other so that we can create the domino effect in this world. And it starts right here. It starts right here in this room. We create the domino effect in this room, and it trickles out into this Riverside area. And then that trickles out into California, to the United States, and beyond. So it does start with us. We don't, if we don't know anything, we can know that we can change the world individually from that domino effect. That is what it means to say we were made in the image and likeness of God. Because we have that within us. Can I get a yes to that? Yes. Absolutely, absolutely. So as I close here today, I want to just read this here, that we were born to be happy. I need an amen to that. We were born to be happy, to be abundantly supplied with goodness. Yes, yes. To have fun in living, to consciously unite with the divine power that is all around us. To consciously unite with the divine power that is within us, and to grow and expand forever. That is our friend Ernest Holmes. And I'm going to read that again, okay? And if I can ask our musicians to join me after I read this. We were born to be happy, to be abundantly supplied with goodness, to have fun in living, to consciously unite with the divine power that is around us and within us, and to grow and expand forever. Can I get a yes to that? Yes. Absolutely, yes, yes. And so, to put this practice in action, I asked our beloved musicians, and thank you for my last-minute request. I appreciate it so much. We're going to do a very serious prayer right now, okay? You ready? It's very serious. So you ready? Join in, okay? Everybody stand up for this prayer.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Woo! Yay! Thank you, thank you.
They knew it.
Thank you. And then as I go into prayer, knowing that the divine is present right here in this room through the expression of joy, laughter, and happiness, and that it resides within each and every cell of each and every body in this room and technology and beyond. So I am so grateful for this truth. I'm so thankful for the knowing of this law that only says yes to that which we imprint upon it. I accept this right here and right now as we all say together, and so it is, and so it is. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wonderful,
Something wonderful,
something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Something wonderful,
something wonderful,
something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body, I can feel it in my soul, I can feel it in my heart, and it won't let go. Something wonderful,
wonderful,
something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body,
feel it in my body,
feel it in my soul, I can feel it in my heart, and it won't let go. Something wonderful, something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. All this love inside, we can wonderful. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Something wonderful, oh, something wonderful is happening to me right now. Something wonderful.
Thank you, band. Awesome again. First of all, I'd like to thank Reverend Veronica for an inspiring, enlightening message. I embody and I embrace fun. I embrace play. So I invite you to do the same thing. I'd like to invite our beloveds in service to come forward. Collecting this morning on behalf of the congregation are Cindy Lampert and Frank Conley. Receiving on behalf of the congregation is practitioner Ms. Allison Berry. Your conscious contribution to this center allows us to continue all of our wonderful work. One of the easiest ways to give is via text to give. Just send a text to 951, which should be, okay, it's not the, anyway, 951-419-5858 with the amount that you wish to contribute. You can also go to our website, riversidecsl.org, and click on the link in the upper right-hand corner under the tab Contribute. For those in the sanctuary, you can do it the more traditional way and drop your contribution into the basket as they come around. We are so grateful for your ongoing generosity. So please place whatever you're going to give over your heart. And let's repeat this affirmation together. I give and receive freely and generously with an open heart and an open mind. The universe responds to me in kind. I know that my beloved community is richly blessed, and so it is.
Well, I'm grateful for the love that you rain down on me. I'm grateful for the love. Well, I'm grateful for the love that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the love, for the love. Well, I'm grateful for the bounty that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the bounty, for the bounty. Well, I'm grateful for the bounty that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the bounty. Well, I'm grateful for the blessing that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the blessing, for the blessing. Oh, I'm grateful for the blessing that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the blessing, for the blessing. Well, I'm grateful for the love that you rain down on me. Oh, I'm grateful for the love, for the love.
All right, thank you again. We have just a few announcements before we close and go to Johnson Hall for coffee and snackies. Snackies. Yes, that's a beautiful word. Okay, a couple of announcements. The backpack drive, tomorrow is the last day to bring in your field backpack for the children at Sylvia's Serenity Home. Thank you for your contribution. Chair yoga next Sunday at 3 p.m. I haven't done it yet, so I'm making a commitment to be there next Sunday to get my stretch on. Yeah, good deal, good deal. Do I need to bring some BioFreeze or Bengay or anything like that? Oh, okay, we're good, okay. Okay, sounds beautiful. We also would like to mention the workshop that Reverend Veronica will be conducting on Sunday, August 20th, and I'm going to ask her to come up and share a little bit about it.
On Sunday, August 20th, I'll be back here again doing the talk, and then after the talk, I'm doing a workshop. And I was trying to think of a title, and this is what came to me. When the world just won't cooperate. What do we do? Because most of the time it doesn't, right? So let's talk about what do we do? What spiritual tools do we use? What have we learned from this book? How can we imbue the presence of God into our life when it doesn't want to do what we want it to? So I want to invite you. It's $25, 2-hour workshop after service. I think we're going to have a good time. We're definitely going to have fun. I can tell you that. Okay, so that's August 20th. I hope to see you there. Thank you.
Thank you. And I have one last announcement, and I invite you to save the date for this announcement. This is a special membership meeting on Sunday, September 10th at 11:30 a.m. for the sole purpose of voting to change the name of our center to Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. We have been operating as this name for several years and want to make it official. So this will be one of the tasks that our Reverend Jay will ask the council to work on over while he's on sabbatical. So we are actively and energetically and enthusiastically working on it. So let's see, I believe that's all the announcements. So please stand for affirmation and benediction. I love this affirmation, so I'm just going to invite you to say this with me. Let's go back to the affirmation. There we go. Yeah, one more. There we go. There, yes, yay. All right, let's say this together. Play and rest are my friends. Are they really? Because I don't think I believe it from the way that you deliver that. So I'm going to do it enthusiastically. Shall we do it again? One more time. Play and rest are my friends. Yes. So if you would, I think I need So as we begin to close out with this affirmation together, something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing called love. Love is in my mind. Love is in my body. Love is in everything I do. I am it. I share it. And I receive it. And I move love forward because love lives here.
Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It's this thing called love. Love is in my mind. Love is in my body. Love is in everything I do. I am it, share it, receive it. And I move it forward because love lives here. Love lives here.
Sing with us now. Something wonderful is happening with me right now. It's this thing called love. Love is in my mind. Love is in my body. Love is in everything I do. I am it, I share it, receive it, and I move it forward because love lives here. Oh, love lives here. Yeah, love lives here. You guys have a great Sunday. We love you so much. Go have some snackies. When the world gets you down and you're feeling lonely, when you can't find your truth or find your center, there are many here who gather together. Oh, there are each other, and the scars that we see just make us stronger. We breathe it in together. We'll hold you up with grace. You know that love lives here in you and me. Love lives here. My soul breaks free. I'm so excited to be united with you. Where love lives.
Love lives here.
Where love lives.
Love lives here.
Yes. When life gets you down, you can't see the future. When it all seems too much for you to handle, there are many here who gather together. Oh, unconditionally, we pray together, and the hurt that you feel will be set free. We breathe it in together. We'll hold you up with grace. You know that love lives here in you and me. Love lives here. My soul breaks free. So excited to be united with you. Where love lives.
Love lives here.
Where love lives.
Love lives here. Love